I'm glad I'm not on
I
speaker.
wish I hadn't had you on speaker in the shop.
Oh dear.
Oh, in Britain, I've just made you arrested. I'm sorry, my friend.
Hello everyone. Trim is getting all arrested, and we're just gonna hang out and relax.
I
Hello,
might have said the
student.
gamer word while he had me on speaker. Maybe.
Yeah. Dear Trim, what are we gonna do with you?
Light me on fire or give me money.
Either of those is acceptable, are
Yes. One gives me the sweet release of death, and the other one, well, gives me the sweet relief of money.
they?
Though I would prefer the latter.
What if I just set the money on fire and give you that?
Well, it wouldn't be
Are you
my
physically
money, though.
capable of doing that, Oil?
I doubt it.
Maybe if it was what? Oh, I don't know. What communist country has a completely useless piece of money now?
Well,
Australia.
Wish I could refute that.
One day we will liberate you from that hellhole.
Yeah, well, Billy, this is the rant we promised yesterday. So, you know how we're usually so well structured, so on point, and pretend to care?
I can't even joke about that.
Yeah, we're not even going to be up to that level of giving a crap today.
You got 3 guys just fucking reading. Well, actually 2.5. Oil will be in and out every now and then.
That is not a COVID marshal with some kind of AR. That is a New Zealand cop being completely fucking used to stopping terror attacks before they start.
Like, they had that kind of gun while Mr. Stabby went on a stabbing spree?
No, my understanding is that while Mr. Stabby was getting stabby, he was being followed at a bit of a distance by an undercover officer with presumably some kind of Glock. So, being a shopping centre, I assume Mr. Copper had to run up as close as he fucking could before he could shoot the guy because, you know, bystanders.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Unfortunately,
And
even...
yes, student, yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, even with a police officer in active sight of and following this guy, still couldn't stop him from stabbing 7 people. Like,
Oh, it's like,
yes, we're lucky he
people.
stopped him from stabbing more people, but even with a police officer there, actively looking at the terrorist, following the terrorist, specifically, still couldn't stop him from stabbing 7 people. So how are those gun control laws working out for you, New Zealand?
Terrible. But this is my theory. They are actually doing better than I initially expected. Not theory, I mean, this is the silver lining. They're doing a lot better than I imagined, because I imagined that guy would be able to at least stab 25 people. So, you know, they're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
All things considered.
Oh, dear. So, of course, the dipshit communists at the Australian Broadcasting Corporation think that New Zealand needs to go beyond fast-tracking counter-terrorism laws. No. They don't need more fucking power.
Oh, I know how to solve the problem. Let's give more that causes problems. Genius!
Yeah, New Zealand's second terrorist attack in 2 years highlights weaknesses in existing counter-terrorism laws in preventing violent extremism.
Yeah,
The second
called,
terrorist
gun
attack
control.
in 2 years.
It's called gun control.
Yeah.
You should not try it.
Don't try it. It doesn't work well for fucking terrorists in Texas, I can tell you that much. Yeah, try and shoot up a church in Texas, fucking dead.
I mean, everybody has just a 9mm at that point, right? And it still sounds like a saw in full auto.
Exactly. No, Billy, it was not an Australian citizen this time, it was an Ukma Gamur. of exactly the religion you'd think they are.
The real question is, why didn't the faggot bystanders just not dogpile?
Because
Because
knife
of the dude
beats
with a
faggot
knife.
bystander.
Yep.
There must have, I mean, it's like shopping mall. There must have been tons of people. One guy with a knife. Fucking
These are
dogpile.
New Zealanders. They're used to fucking sheep. Do you think they're willing to stop a terrorist?
I
No.
mean, the Scots would
I
probably
imagine
go in
not.
with their boot dagger. What's the fucking sheep got to do with it?
Well, I would like to point out that in Glasgow Airport was attacked by terrorists in a Land Rover. They drove through
Didn't
the
someone kick
airport
the
concourse to try to exploit it.
Didn't someone
a
kick
baggage
a
ha-
burning guy in the nuts so hard he ripped his foot?
Yeah, he punched. Well, he did kick him, but he also punched them clean out while the guy was on fire. You know,
It's one of my favorite stories.
Exactly,
Yeah,
Billy.
I mean, you know that man has never had to buy a drink again in his life.
He'd better not
Do,
have.
do you know? Do you know that? Do you know that he actually released a version of Britney Spears' "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time" as well?
What?
Yeah.
That's
No.
fact. And
Awesome.
Yeah,
It's like,
like
a meme.
like
living meme.
Fractal says, London Bridge, everyone threw pint glasses and table and chairs at them. I'm not sure that was a
Yeah.
response to the terrorist attack. That just sounds like a rowdy Saturday night.
just yeah, Sanders.
It just happened to be a terrorist there. I mean, there's a lot of them there. Good luck, Oil, by the way.
That wasn't the London Bridge bit. That was actually when they threw all the pint glasses. That was the food whatever it was thingy market. I can't remember.
Yeah, I
But
think you're right.
But there were three guys that time.
No, the bridge one was where
That
the
was a
three
narwhal
heroes-
tusk.
Yeah.
Yeah, Narwhal
Captain
Tusk and a
Narwhal,
fire extinguisher.
pedestrian.
Yep, and then the fucking cops ran up and shot the guy in the face. But to be fair, he
The
did have a fake
executioner.
suicide vest.
To be fair, while one of the citizens was holding him down.
Mm. Yeah, that's
Nice. Just
that
a summary
citizen-
execution.
that citizen's ears are probably still fucking ringing.
Yeah, but he's I
But-
would imagine his main problem is his erection.
Well, I don't know how. I imagine he needed to go to the hardware store and get one of those 48-volt electric wheelbarrows to carry his big ass balls around. in.
Balls around, yeah. Exactly. Again, somewhat have a sneaking suspicion that guy hasn't had to buy many drinks.
Yeah. What a fucking chat. Student says,
We
remember,
never
always
should.
have some form of polearm or cudgel upon your person at all times. I'd like to, but that's illegal in England and Australia.
You can use keys.
I do think we might need to get this situation of sort of reintroducing short swords.
I mean,
For the,
Yeah,
I mean,
at
we'd have less knife attacks if the average citizen was armed with a sword and some of them were carrying fucking halberds around.
Bring
No,
back
I
honor
was just-
duels.
no, I was just thinking, I'll show you gentrification. Just basically all the poshos, all the good guys like me, all the elites with
It would
sword
be like
canes.
it would be like the Musketeers, only less surrender.
Yeah, quite good. I mean, obviously not when you're working class
Yeah.
people carrying
So,
weapons,
yeah.
but
That chick looks exactly like a female Biden, where you add 25 years.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
remove 25 years from age.
what chick?
Jacinda Ardern.
Oh yeah.
Student says you're not allowed to have a ball hammer. Works good for Hell's Angels. Yeah, not with the way the law's written. If the cops catch you with a ball hammer on your person, unlike in America where, you have this innocent until presumed guilty, no. You have to prove in court that you had a legitimate reason to have the ball hammer.
Yeah, I use it for my job.
It works a lot better if
Right.
your job isn't in, say, IT.
I mean, it's not a problem to have
Presumably
a
if you're Hell's
fucking
agent, presumably if you're Hell's agent, your job is to break kneecaps. So
Or
True,
remove them.
true.
I don't see what the problem here is.
Yep.
No, there's no problem having a pocket knife in Norway. It's just the rule is don't wave it around the police. They'll kind of be forced to talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
still walk around
it's
with-
Norway. They'll talk to you.
Yeah.
I love the way you were calling it a pocket knife. The knives that people carry in Norway are not what British people consider to be pocket knives.
It's basically a sharpened butter knife. I know. They're tiny.
Yeah, no, but I mean like a pocket knife.
No,
in
a
the UK
pocket
would be
knife
like,
is generally considered is generally a folding utility
inch.
knife.
Yeah, but like an inch of blade or something, you know,
Yeah.
2 inches of blade.
Like your
Norwegian.
standard Swiss Army knife or your multi-tool, that kind of thing's a pocket
Yeah,
knife.
yeah.
That's a
Basically,
pocket knife.
basically anything with a blade longer than 2 inches is what we call fun, and you can't have those in the UK.
Oh, great.
Yeah. No. You see Norwegians with like sheathed, fixed bladed knives, you know.
Yeah, a proper nice sexy knife.
I mean, it's even part of our goddamn bunad. That's one of the lamest knives we have.
Yes,
and that's just part of the attire.
No, that's right, Billy. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah. That's it, exactly.
Mm.
The Crocodile Dundee defense.
Yep. So
Wait, wasn't there a part in one of the Crocodile Dundee movies where he interrogated a guy by putting his knife under his, stick while he took a piss?
Yeah, that's
Probably.
What I'm talking
Yeah, that was the fun part.
it was a funny
about.
movie.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Unfortunately, you can't walk around in Australia with a knife like that. In America, you can.
Of course.
Yep. So, speaking of how fucking useless New Zealand is, apparently planning a terror attack is not an offence under New Zealand law.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Sweet.
Let me guess. It's only a terrorist attack, only a terror threat if you're white.
Yeah, probably. But how is it not like conspiracy to commit murder or something? I thought that was legal in every fucking country that could spell murder.
Oh, that's great. So just Al Qaeda's central planning just moves to New Zealand.
Yep. And as long as they...
Literally buys an office.
Seems like it.
Student of History says, I'm sorry, what? How is planning terrorism not illegal? Well, that's because it's New Zealand, and it's more important to stop white people having guns to defend themselves or hunt than it is to stop Islamic terrorists from stabbing a bunch of people.
Yeah, I mean, they're basically just acceptable losses at this point.
Yep.
To be fair, the thing is, the Islamic terrorists only generally kill white people, and nobody cares about them.
Well, very true.
Well,
true.
that's it. That's our problem, isn't it, Oil? That's why we're straight white male capitalists between the ages of birth and death.
Yeah, I'm definitely of the gammon variety.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not the worst variety, but hey, that's discussable, I guess.
Where did this jihadi come from? The answer is Sri Lanka. And
I thought he was about to say Saudi Arabia.
And he'd previously been imprisoned in New Zealand, and they didn't fucking deport him.
Really?
Oh, yeah, standard.
I mean, that's pretty fucking normal at this point.
Well, that might explain why she didn't want to say his name.
Yes.
Funny but true.
Stern Fishy says, I'm a very libertarian person, but if someone's planning to commit murder and general acts of terror, if the cops had a singular moment to flex their authority, that's one of them. Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
here
but
we
that
go.
would make sense.
ABC's spitting facts for a change.
Really?
Here we go. Firstly, we'll talk about how stupid New Zealand law is, because it's about as dumb as Australia. The possession or threat of violence with knives in public places is unlawful in New Zealand. But we may now need to consider rules around their sale and accessibility. No, because I guarantee you the knife the attacker used was a kitchen knife.
Of course it was. I always is.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Also, it was in a shopping centre. What? He could have walked into the fucking shopping centre, picked one up off the shelf, and had a go. Like, fuck me, dead.
I've seen some arguments about stopping people making kitchen knives with points.
Again, which is still stupid because, as prisoners have proved, it takes all of 3 fucking seconds to put a point on a knife. Do you have a piece of flat concrete? Congratulations, you've now got a point on your kitchen knife.
Okay, just to be fair, you don't even need a pointy part of a bread knife. It's a serrated edge. It's made to tear shit up.
Yeah, but you'd have
Yeah,
to, like,
sure.
saw into the throat, so you might get one person, generally.
I mean, if you got
Also,
some
a
severe
large
anger
part of, like Oil mentioned earlier, why people do just dogpile them, is the profile of a knife isn't... Yeah, the profile of a knife is intimidating. If some cunt has a butter knife, people will probably dogpile them.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, why didn't, like, if this is a shopping mall, presumably it's completely surrounded by people, so why did somebody not just grab him from behind?
Bystander
not gay?
effect and self-preservation.
I get tree.
Maybe it's not their kink.
Yep. Student...
Far too much soy in the general diet of New Zealanders. That's
Pretty much. Student says, dude, give me a stick and a rock and some rope and I guarantee I can make a problem of myself. Like, yeah, pointy stick, you know? The height of
Glass
military
bottle.
technology for like 100,000 years, pointy stick.
Glass bottle. All you
Yeah.
need is a glass bottle.
To be fair, everything is a weapon if you're motivated enough.
Everything's a weapon if you can pick it up or somehow move it.
In the same way as to a teenage girl, everything is a dildo.
A pack of sausages, cucumber, suddenly turns into a pickle.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, Neolithic hammer/axe. Yeah, absolutely, student. But again, like, a sharpened stick someone could commit a terrorist attack with. Just do the John Wick, stab it through their eyeball.
So obviously the solution to New Zealand's problem is mandatory kung fu.
No, teach them a
That'd be
useful
pretty cool.
martial art.
Be fun though.
Well, maybe we just need to make it some form of martial art, and they can pick whichever one they like. And then the smart people will choose something useful like Krav Maga or Jiu-Jitsu. And the faggots will choose something like Judo.
For Kung Fu
No,
Panda.
you only want them to have the sense. You only want the population to have a sense of safety, not an actual.
Oh, not an actual ability to defend themselves.
Yeah.
Government need to oppress, you know.
Basically, give them Nerf gun. You can have all the guns you want, but they all have to be Nerf.
I don't even think they're allowed to have that.
I don't know.
Probably not.
Hey, Basic, try and order a Nerf gun.
Because
How
hurting
quickly do you think this is?
somebody's feelings is violence.
Yes.
We're not at that stage in Australia yet. Yet.
I mean, if that ever becomes the law in Norway, I'm probably gonna be locked away for life because Jesus Christ, hurting feelings. I've done that a lot.
Oh, they can't arrest us all.
Oh, you say that. Never underestimate them. Never.
If people would stand up for themselves, they couldn't arrest us all. It's how protests are effective. Like, no matter if you have like even 1,000 people turn out for a protest, the cops can't arrest you all.
And suddenly, someone knocks on Besic's door.
Sure, they can arrest me, but they can't arrest every Australian.
You got a license for that free speech, Basic?
No. Because free speech is not a right in Australia.
Oh, shit, yeah.
We don't have rights in Australia, just full stop.
Do you actually need a license for it?
Like, unironically, we don't have a Declaration of Rights.
You got a license for that license.
Do you have your license application license?
Do you have a pencil license in order to write that application?
No, because a pencil can be used as a dangerous weapon.
Well, actually, I
Yeah,
met a guy who
we've
got
all seen
stabbed
John
in the
Wick use it.
chest. I met a guy who was stabbed in the chest with a pencil.
Was that before or
Nice.
after you stabbed him in the chest with a pencil?
Let's go to the next subject, everybody. Professor, don't call me out online.
Whoops. So, by some miracle, they actually ask about how a Sri Lankan national who was a known high-level security risk managed to reside in New Zealand. Yeah, that's a good fucking question. Why didn't they just throw him out the second he was out of prison? Like, take him from the prison to the airport, stick him on a plane, and if he's lucky, land it before they tell him to get out.
I'm willing to bet money that the answer is we don't want to be Islamophobic. I mean, it's the same reason why pedos can go around on rape gangs in Britain.
Yep. I don't know, maybe is... The problem with Islamophobia is a phobia is an irrational fear. What's irrational about fearing Islam?
I mean, do you honestly think they'll use logic?
No, they left us.
Yep. It'd be fun to see them try, but in the end, it would just be pathetic. Like seeing a kid with no arms or legs in progeria.
Yeah. Holy crap, Trim, we are at 1.1 thousand views in the last 28 days.
What is wrong with you people?
I don't know, but I love it.
Yes. Hey,
Does that
but
mean that 200 people have watched it 5 times each?
yes.
Fucking weird.
No, I think it's more the other way, that 5 people have watched it 200 times each.
I mean, it's the only one that makes sense.
A lot of fapping.
A lot of,
Fapping.
well, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna kink shame you. If it works, it works. Next up, ASMR streams. No, fuck that. Fuck that.
Isn't that essentially what this is? Dear. Standard of history. My fear of needles and bees is a phobia. Fear of Islamic radicals. Well, history has a decision on that isn't YouTube approved.
I mean, I'm on his side on that one.
Yeah.
Also, though it's wasps for me and not bees.
I think a fear of bees, needles, and Islam's all the same because they're just a bunch of pricks.
Okay, that was good.
That was good. That was good.
Thank you.
Oh, didn't see that coming.
Dear.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is outside of this is basically outside of this thing we're talking about here, but I'm just wondering, really wondering, if you're gonna eat bacon, do you want your bacon to be like that pretty lightish brown cooked and nice and crispy? Or do you want it like half cooked and still wriggling?
What?
I just need to know, how do you like your bacon?
Well, I'm British, so we don't eat it fucking annihilated like Americans do.
Yeah.
But we don't-
Like student history says, crispy yet somewhat chewy.
Yes.
It
Okay.
it
good.
needs to have a slight crunch as you chew it, but not that really hard. Have to try and bite through steel crap.
shards of bacon.
Exactly, right? Well,
I-
today I was given a complaint from a guest that the bacon was too hard. And again, I made it like that. I tried it myself. I tried a lot bacon myself. But that's beside the point. And the Swede thought that the bacon was way too hard. Right?
Right.
So did you cook him some more bacon?
Nah, he left before I actually got the chance to answer him. He just went up to the waiters, started bitching, and then walked away, like Swedes tend to do.
What a fucker.
I know.
What an absolute
He'll
fucker.
probably be there tomorrow as well.
Oh well. do like a plate of like really like properly raw bacon on a plate and just put a sign on it that says Swedish bacon.
Actually, that's exactly what I fucking want to do.
Just
The thing is,
super passive aggressive.
I really want to do that though. I really want to do that, but the thing is, I'm pretty sure that my boss would get kind of pissed off at me.
Yeah, well, you know what to do when you quit, don't you?
Oh yes, yes,
One of the many things to add to the list.
yep.
Oh dear.
My pork is never undercooked. It's perfectly cooked or a little bit too cooked.
Yes, for obvious health and safety reasons.
Yes.
That'd be such a bunch of faggots just to eat the raw pork.
True.
Yeah, but is
What's
he
the
wrong?
worst that could happen?
Salmonella?
Yeah, fucking salmon.
Well, at least you'll lose weight.
You just lose a little bit of weight. Nothing loses your weight quite like gastric enteritis.
Yeah. Or Noro. That's a ride and a half.
Shit yourself thin in 3 weeks.
While eating bacon the whole time.
Yes, wonderful.
Sell,
On the toilet,
we'll
of
sell
course.
that.
Oh Jesus.
It's glorious.
And once again, we managed to completely trail off because of me. Yay.
But is that a bad thing?
Nah,
No,
I just like that consistent.
I suspect our listeners are very interested in bacon, so
Yes.
I don't see it being that big a problem.
They all have an opinion on bacon. I can guarantee that is a fact.
Yeah.
Most of the people here are men, I assume, so yes, they should.
But I also suspect most of the listeners are Brits, aren't they? And so
But they're
Yeah, but
familiar
even
with the
you
real
guys
bacon.
eat bacon that is properly cooked, right? You don't eat it raw.
but we don't eat. But what you're talking about probably is streaky bacon, and Brits don't generally eat streaky bacon.
I know you eat like these thin,
Proper bacon.
thin, yes, thin
Actual
chops.
bacon, not the bullshit that you.
We call it English bacon in the kitchens, and it's fucking delicious when it's done right.
Yeah, it's better for sandwiches.
Oh yes.
Less fatty too, better for you.
But it's more expensive, unfortunately.
No shit.
Well, the good food usually is. Bastards.
Yep. Hey everybody, you should get thinner, but everything that makes you thinner is gonna be a lot more expensive because fuck you.
Yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it?
Pretty much.
I
That's
also
my
think that's
experience.
I also think that's quite a reasonable position as well.
I mean, it's a capital position, so I can't fault him for that.
I'm starting to get hungry again, actually.
Oh, then get yourself some food.
No, wait until I get the other end.
All right.
I just ate a little bit ago. I just ate with Harry.
Yeah. That's right. You met Harry.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
The thing is, though, in that image, you two actually look normal. But I know you. You're not normal. Any of you.
That's trim.
Yes, says me. Now that's pretty fucking condemning, isn't it?
What's not normal about me? Hey.
You're far from normal in this group. That's for certain. Oh hey, I can demonstrate how I can blow you up through your phone.
Well,
Yeah, but
that's normal, isn't it?
That's nice. It's nice trivia though. I do appreciate it.
It's not blow you up so much as immolate you.
Yes, Billy. He is in fact talking about Harry the Spurg, the martial artist. Well, Harry the
Yes.
Spurg, who thinks he's a martial artist.
I think you should now refer to him as Spurg Prime.
Spurgtimus Prime.
I think we yes, I think we should give him a genuinely high quality title. I have to say, really nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, aside from his spurginess, he seems like a genuine nice guy. At least from the private chats I had with him.
Yeah, nice guy,
I
just
sat,
110% Spurg.
I sat, I had lunch with him today. So I spent probably like 3 hours with him today. He's a nice guy. I don't like Cooper. He doesn't eat his steak like a faggot.
At least.
Based.
Sorry, Coop.
Condemnations have been made.
Shots fired.
I prefer my steak like a real man too, but unfortunately, most chefs I know can't fucking do it safely, so I have to eat like a fucking peasant.
There's actually this unwritten law in every kitchen I've been to so far. If you eat a steak that doesn't have red in it, you're not allowed to come into the kitchen.
Fair enough. Sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah.
I should be fine then, because I had steak tartare last night.
Yeah,
Nice.
you'd be allowed in the kitchen probably. Well, until you started. I don't know. Trying to sell
The way
weapons
I
in the
look at
kitchen.
it, I generally like my meat served in such a way as a good vet might have a
Have a chance.
odds-on chance of fucking surviving.
Oh, a student asks, have you all ever heard of chicken bacon ranch pizza?
I've
No,
had chicken
but
bacon
I want
pizza,
it
but I don't
now.
even. What is ranch pizza?
Chicken bacon ranch pizza. I assume it's ranch dressing.
Well, I assume it's just chicken
would
and
be my
bacon.
guess.
Yeah, that horrible ranch dressing. I don't understand America's obsession with ranch dressing. I mean, why is it even called ranch dressing? It's fucking like it's horrible. Fucking gross.
Is it a dressing?
It allegedly, it's something vaguely liquid you pour on food. So theoretically,
They
a dressing.
literally pour it on as well. You know, it's just like
I have only one kind of dressing, and that's garlic dressing.
Mm.
I mean, when they talk about ranch, they should call it a drenching, not a dressing. Fucking the
Oh,
matter.
no. So it's a colonial thing then.
No, it's an American thing.
Yeah, colonial.
It's not. Because for it to be colonial, it would have to have originated in Britain, wouldn't it?
It's not your fault. It's not your fault that the
bring it there.
colonies create horrible traditions.
We didn't bring it there.
I mean, technically, if we're gonna take the logic complete to its end, it's technically England's fault that the whole communist thing is happening nowadays.
No, we have to. No, we have to find out whether ranch was created before or after independence. Find out if it is actually the property of the crown or not.
Join Oil on this fantastic adventure to see the source of the ranch.
Get awful.
Probably unveil some kind of conspiracy with Hillary Clinton in the end. And Oil will be the only guy who didn't Epstein himself. Suddenly, you'd find an immolated Hillary Clinton.
If I'm ever found dead anywhere, I did not kill myself.
Yeah.
End of story.
And if I find myself dead somewhere, well, I'll
if
be
you
dead.
find
Can't
yourself
do
dead
anything.
somewhere, you've got bigger problems.
Yes. It's like, oh, I'm dead. Funny.
Whoops.
There's a 42% chance that Trim will be killed by a polar bear, so it's.
Well, not so far south as I am currently in Norway, so I'm safe from bears. Now, reindeers crossing the road is another story. So if I suddenly die, it's because I've probably hit a reindeer. Fucking reindeer.
It's like Ben has got like a million things that will kill him in Australia. Fucking Trim lives in a place where there's bears and wolves and all sorts of shit. In the UK, there's literally nothing in the only thing that can kill you in the UK is a fucking chav.
The fuck's that?
It's a fucking kid with it.
Oh, yeah.
I thought the only
Like,
thing in
you
England
can-
that could kill you was an Islamic terrorist.
Just a black gang kid. Oh.
Whoops.
Uh,
Okay.
uh,
Let's see what Wikipedia tells me ranch dressing is. American salad dressing made from buttermilk, salt, garlic, onion, mustard, herbs, which are commonly chives, parsley, and dill, and spices, commonly pepper, paprika, and ground mustard seed, mixed into a sauce based on mayonnaise or another oil emulsion. Buttermilk and mayonnaise. Is that... It must be pure fucking fat.
That is a heart attack right there.
Yeah. It's been the best-selling salad dressing in the United States since 1992 when it overtook Italian. And it was invented in 1949 by the looks of it.
yeah, so definitely their own fucking fault.
So we can't blame the Brit bongs for that one.
Good.
Kimball, rattlesnake, coyotes, black bears, and apparently occasional moose for student of history.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you ever walk outside and you see a moose close by you,
Run.
just go the other way. No. Don't start by running. Just slowly walk the other way and do not look at it. Just keep it in your eyesight, but do not look directly at it.
Do not just compliment it on its antlers and move along.
I mean, if
How's it go? Nice rack, mate, and move on.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, the bulls would be chill with it, but I'm talking about the elk mothers.
Yeah.
They are not as chill, especially if you're stupid or unfortunate enough to get between her and her kid.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that's a horrible way to end up.
Yeah. Right, a tip, don't fuck with my random fucking animals that are bigger than you.
Yeah.
You know how
that's a nice
students
rule.
saying he's got the rattlesnakes, coyotes, black bears, and the occasional moose? He's got a better chance of being killed by the fucking moose. Either intentionally on the moose's part or slamming into it with the fucking car.
Yeah. Those things are fucking massive too. I mean, Canadian fucking those are gigantic.
Yeah, absolutely massive up in Canada.
I mean, do you think elephants are big?
Yes. Because I fucking are.
There's a lot more killed by a moose than you'd ever believe, Billy. Both directly and indirectly.
How do you get indirectly killed by a moose?
The moose is the apex predator of the Norwegian.
Well, predator means that it would eat us. It just likes killing us.
It just kills for
That's
the
why
sake
we
of it.
do the hunt. That's why we do the hunt. It's not just to have fun hunting. It's a yearly revenge plot.
Yes,
and why'd you beat the seals to death?
It's not because it's fun. It's because they are terrorists. Yes, evil, terrible terrorists colluding with the
Taliban
enemy.
seals.
Yeah.
Yes.
A student says, "Oh no, I'll scare a black bear. Rattlesnakes warn you, coyotes pussies, but moose? Nah, they don't give a singular fuck under any circumstances." And then Billy has to go and ruin the whole freaking live stream by asking, "Has anyone seen the video of the guy trying to take a shit in a field that gets mounted by a horny donkey?"
I mean, the answer to that is yes. Yes, I have seen that.
Oh.
I have not.
Oh, it's quite funny.
I'm sure
Well,
it is.
Yeah, he's not stopping that donkey.
Donkeys are incredibly aggressive little shits.
But the problem is he's got his trousers around his ankles, so it's quite difficult for him to get
yes.
away from it as well. So
Whoops.
He's about to
he's
have an
trying to take a
experience.
shit. He's trying to take a shit, and he's got his trousers down and boxer shorts around his ankles, trying to waddle off away from this donkey.
And
It's
the
basically
donkey's
like
winning.
that. It's like that time Peter Griffin met a breeding bull.
Oh,
Real life really is stranger than fiction.
I am bored of driving.
You're bored of driving. Hmm. How to
Well,
stop
he's been
being
doing
bored
it
of
for 2
driving, I
days.
wonder. Patience, I guess. Iron will. Iron brew.
Iron Brew.
Yeah, always Iron Brew.
Yeah.
Iron Brew is a good
That's
option.
that's what you use to dye your beard, isn't it?
Well, now that you spoiled my secret, yes, it's what I do because it just tastes like watered out solos I need to use for something.
Oh,
You don't like the taste of Iron Brew?
Actually, it's pretty good, but I've tasted better.
Yeah. Describe the taste of Iron Brew. Impossible. Impossible task. Can't be done.
No, it's actually quite difficult to do. But oh yes, Urge. Have you tasted the soda Urge? It's kind of like that, only better.
I have not tasted Urge.
It's kind of a eh.
Is it a weird
ma-
Norwegian one?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I have no idea. It's just a
Norway has some interesting confectionery.
what?
Well, so whenever I go and work in a country, I always I always try and find all the sort of local sweets and bring them back for my wife to try because they're always kind of weird.
Yep.
Like, so Norway has some interesting ones. There's a kind of like banana, it's like a banana flavored chocolate bar.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait, are you talking the one with the foam inside?
Yeah, of banana foam.
Oh yeah, that's not even popular.
No, but I just go to the like if the office has a vending machine, I'll just empty the vending machine of all the stuff and just take it home to my wife and go, here, look, this is the.
Well, in a vending
So-
machine. You don't even do the effort to go into the fucking store, huh?
Well, no, because my idea is that the odd stuff will always be in the vending, because they'll put a selection of. The vending machine's a good place to look.
he does
It's
have
more
I
of
good.
a
don't know what any of
store
the.
at the standard.
I mean,
Let me
you
just
gotta remember,
say,
I don't know what any of the things say. So
true. Though there's one thing I want to say. If you go to Norway and buy yourself chocolate, just go for Freya. Freya has the best chocolate. They're the best ones. Nidar is pretty good, but Freya is better.
yeah, but I'm looking for the shit weird ones. I'm not trying to get the best stuff.
Oh, go to Selbu Chocolade. They make their own chocolate, and they got this one chocolate which is caramel, lingonberries, and reindeer meat. It's
Yeah,
fucking delicious.
Reindeer meat.
That weird fake tasting banana foam bar. That's what my wife likes. That's what she's after.
What?
Show me your weird shit. Well, she just wants to try their weird shit.
Okay.
You should have seen some of the shit I brought back from Kazakhstan. Holy shit.
Dude, you made it sound like your wife actually liked the chocolate.
She likes to try the weird stuff.
Yeah, she likes to try the weird stuff, but for a moment there you made me believe that she actually liked the chocolate itself. It's like, wow.
Oh
Your
god,
wife
no,
has
no, no.
no
She's
taste
just going
buds.
like, look at this awful shit that she laughs about it.
Yeah. On behalf of
No.
Norway, I apologize for skumbanan.
I can't remember. There was something else as well. It was a really fucking weird one.
Try and describe it.
I can't remember. I'll think of it later. I'm sure.
Nice. Let's see. If I seem a little bit spaced out, it's because I am currently line arting.
Not nice.
Yeah.
The most boring part of a drawing.
I'm laughing at fucking Biden just getting absolutely ripped apart, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's glorious.
Yeah. I see like the Republicans are now asking for like every conversation he's had with the Afghan prime minister. See,
Oh,
like,
Nice.
God.
obviously, I mean that in itself will be enough to impeach him. Just go. You lied to us. Like we can prove that that phone call will be enough to. The sort of joke is they tried to get Trump with his phone call to the whoever
Ukraine?
it was, the Ukrainian. But that phone call to Afghanistan, that will get Biden. That will be enough to impeach Biden.
It
On its
would
own.
be, but fortification, right? They're heavily fortified.
Well, they can't. They can't fortify an impeachment hearing. It's a fucking
Yeah.
show of hands on camera.
Nice.
If the Republicans win the House back, which
Yeah.
is very likely that they will do, they're just going to impeach the fuck out of him. But I wonder how many. They tried to impeach Trump twice. I wonder how many different things they can impeach Biden on.
How many? Yes, most impeached.
What can you not impeach him on these days?
They should impeach him for 3 different things at once, so he can be the most impeached president.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can genuinely see them doing it. Just run a fucking train of impeachments on him. Fuck you, Biden.
Yep.
And then just so many impeachments, it just naturally flows over to Kamala Ding Dong.
Yeah, Kamala Ding Dong needs to go too.
They keep saying that Trump was impeached twice. No, they failed to impeach Trump twice.
Yes, he was the most
unimpeachable.
The most vindicated president.
Most vindicated president of all time, not most impeached president of all time.
No, he's the unimpeachable. Unimpeachable. And when people said impeached the first time, I didn't know what that meant. So when people said impeached, I just thought about a peach that had been, taken off its skin and then dipped in sugar.
Maybe we should take it off his skin, dip him in tar, and then feathers.
Well, that works too.
And then set the fucker on fire. I mean, wait, what?
In Minecraft, in Terraria, of course.
Yeah, of course.
The Sultans of Shadilay do not condone violence unless it's on communists or pedos.
Yeah. Same thing, right?
I mean, there's not a big difference, honestly.
Not really, is there?
Not all communists are pedos, but all pedos are communists.
Yes. I mean, are you wrong?
I mean, the Rittenhouse test is just fire a shot at an Antifa crowd and you'll hit a pedo.
Yeah, the Rittenhouse test is pretty good.
I love it.
And should be tried more often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe shouldn't say that. No, that is also in Minecraft.
Yes, of course. I'm just saying, don't bring a bike lock to a gunfight in Minecraft.
Yeah.
I just wonder what would happen if the Taliban were to a cell of Taliban would fight against an entire Antifa crowd.
I don't know, but it'd be fucking funny.
I know. Yeah. My money would be on the Taliban.
I think it'd be quite fun if the Taliban start doing memes about, protecting Kyle Rittenhouse's rights.
Oh God, can you imagine?
The left would just implode because there's but Islamophobe.
I mean, I'm very tempted to see if I can get in touch with these people and just go, you know what else you need to talk about?
What is your opinion of Rittenhouse and his slaughtering of pedos?
Yeah, that'd be fresh.
I wonder
if we could just tweet that account and see if we can get it to say something about Rittenhouse.
It would be funny. Though I just would like to know their opinion of Antifa. Someone just have to contact them and be like, what is your opinion of Antifa? Probably get the question, who are they? A bunch of pedophile communists.
Well, they hate the Islamists don't like pedophiles or they don't like gay pedophiles or communists.
I would suspect the Taliban know exactly who Antifa is. If you look at the quality of their current memeing, they must have enough. They must already know who Antifa is, because they must be spent to do the level of memeing that they're doing now. At least somebody in their hierarchy has spent a lot of time on 4chan.
Beautiful.
So they definitely know who Antifa is.
Meme war is a very dangerous thing.
You can't be that meme literate without having spent a lot of time on 4chan.
Yeah.
I just love the idea that the Taliban have got a bunker somewhere with sort of half a dozen sort of teenage Taliban members who have just spent the last 3 years just completely absorbing 4chan culture, ready for this day. Well, they go with create subversive memes against the US.
The Taliban just go into their cave, just open the one room, and it's like, it is time. Unleash the Spugs.
Unleash the memes.
The true meme wars.
Everything has been a practice until this.
I still think they should rename the state Kekistan and be done with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would never be able to go against them ever again if they did.
Internet complete. Just done.
Internet
I mean,
has now become reality.
Internet
I
one.
mean, genuinely, if we got together on 4chan, we could probably meme magic it into existence.
That would be beautiful.
It's so
hey
funny.
guys, if you really want to trigger the US, just call yourself Kekistan.
Believe
You
me,
can use our-
it will work.
You can use our flag. Big Man Tyrone will come and do a speech.
Just imagining the Taliban with this flag and everybody's like standing like, yeah, Big Man Tyrone.
Just Big Man Tyrone in the fucking in the dress in the Taliban outfit.
And he just sits there. Ray!
Kekistani National Air Force is the third largest Black Hawk helicopter.
Oh,
How fucking ridiculous.
tax money. Well spent.
Yeah.
Oh shit. First he came for your jobs, and then he's just left everything else. Oh, ineptitude. Hell, even those few friends of mine who were like Biden supporters, who like Biden, even they think like, oh yeah, no, he's there's nothing there anymore.
He's whoopsied all over the place.
Yep.
Or if we could get together and just send the Taliban loaded CD copies of Shadilay.
I'm okay with that.
Get them to
Sounds
blast that from the Blackwood helicopters that they're flying around.
No, you have
That
one
was
of the
funny.
you have one of the guys hanging on the helicopter holding a boombox.
Yeah.
Shadilay.
Yeah. Oh dear.
If only I could wish it to be true.
One day. Keep wishing. Me magic will make it happen one day. One
One
day.
day in Minecraft.
Yes, of course, in Minecraft. Because we wouldn't want this to be real. No, that'd be terrible.
Sort of. I mean, I'm having trouble genuinely now. I'm having trouble seeing the Taliban as the bad guys. I really am. I'm really struggling.
I
Not
mean,
to see
my
them.
only issues with the people are their crimes against humanity and their rampant pedophilia. Other than that, I am starting to like them more and more, and that's a bad fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. They just have one guy memeing on Twitter, and half the internet is their fan base now.
Oh god.
If the Taliban just get some slightly better PR people, they'll be fucking. They can take it off. They just need a good like bardic song or epic poem.
Or a
Yeah.
or a sea shanty.
Or possibly just the Dukes of Hazzard theme tune to play when they drive their Humvees.
Mm.
That might be enough.
Student of history suggested blasting Fortunate Son.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would trigger the Americans like fuck, wouldn't it? Bunch of Taliban in a fucking Black Hawk with Fortunate Son blasting through the.
Not just Unfortunate Son, but an Arabic version of dub of Unfortunate
Yeah.
Son.
No, you've got to do an English version of it so that even the stupidest Americans can tell that they're being mocked.
That would be beautiful, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's a good song, though.
It is.
Oh, fucking hell, that would be fucking hilarious.
It fucking would.
Yeah.
Just playing it and throwing gays out of it as you go.
How to trigger the Republicans and the Democrats at once.
Some votes more to wave the flag.
Oh dear, oh dear, dear,
This
dear.
took a dark turn quickly.
Oh dear, dear,
This
dear.
took a dark turn quickly.
You don't say.
Well, they're gonna need a novel way to execute leftover Americans at some point, aren't they? So
Yeah.
Yeah. Accuse them of being homosexuals. Problem
taking them
solved,
for
I guess.
the classic helicopter ride when you've got a fucking black hole is pretty funny.
Yep. Just
Yeah.
triggering everyone at
American
once.
tax dollars supports the helps the death of fellow Americans left
I mean,
behind by
it's been
Nazi
doing that
Russians.
since the 90s when the fucking CIA. Actually, was it even early? It would have been the 70s, wasn't it, when the CIA was funding the fucking Taliban to fight the Russians?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was
Hey, this guy
sometime
called
back then.
Osama bin Laden seems like a nice guy. Let's give him money. Nothing bad could ever happen out of this.
I also think it's funny that the Taliban have been feeding the dogs.
Like,
There's a great
Oh.
meme. There's
Yep.
a great meme yesterday that was just a picture of Trump putting that medal on the fucking dog. And
yeah.
then just a picture of all the abandoned dogs that Biden's left behind, and it was like this man doesn't own a dog. This man does own a dog.
Yep.
Yep.
But if the Taliban are smart,
Because they were going on about previously about Donald Trump not being a good American because he didn't have didn't like animals, or didn't have a fucking dog. It's like Biden just abandons fucking 30 service dogs or something.
Didn't Donald Trump give a service dog an actual fucking medal?
yeah,
Trump
He did.
Trump gave a dog a medal, yeah. And was roundly mocked for it
Yes.
by the left. The left mocked him for doing it. I mean, like, the optics are just amazing now. This is
I
like,
mean, at least the Democrats are consistent. They treat their military dogs like they're soldiers. Just leave them and fuck them.
I think they actually slightly better fed them than the actual men.
Well, at least they won't get raw burgers with metal shards inside.
you mean yes, like the National Guard in DC.
Yeah. National Guard. They're supposed to be, you know,
What's it
fed.
got? We haven't heard from Red Hot Peppers for a while, have we?
I
White
think
Hot Peppers, wrong.
we heard from White Hot Peppers. Was it Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday? I think they read out a video, not a video comment because it's obvious reasons, but a text comment.
Yeah, she quit the army, didn't she? She quit the army and now is looking for another job, I guess.
I don't know.
I think so. After the whole debacle on the fucking
DC, yeah.
on the, yeah, she got really just done with the military, from what I can remember.
Yeah, got the fuck out.
God, I wish I could talk to her if like a one-on-one conversation. She seems like such a nice person to talk to.
That talk to in inverted commas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, ha ha ha. Yes, totally bang it. Yes, woo.
No, well, I'll just make it worse in a completely joking way. I'd like a green card, please. That's the sacrifice I'm willing to make. Oh dear.
Fair enough.
Someone-
Will
somebody
smash the
should
green
give-
card.
Will smash the green.
It's not exactly a sacrifice either.
Nah, you're not
Student of
exactly taking one for the team.
No. Student of history is educating us on history. Late 1970s was the invasion of Afghanistan. Then we gave them money, training, weapons, ammo, Stinger anti-aircraft missiles. The Afghan-Soviet war ended in 89, and then it was either 90 or 93 was Osama's attack on the US Embassy in Kenya.
Oh, nice.
Is it really nice?
So we're doing another one.
It's called sarcasm, but
Yeah.
my deadpan tone of voice has a tendency of not being able to differ between
Yeah.
the two of them.
The old saying goes, war, who's it good for?
Absolutely.
Absolutely nothing. Well, of course, oil likes war.
Yeah,
This is
I do,
bread and butter.
I like
This is
oil.
bread and butter.
Good for oil, good for military work, good for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like a true capitalist.
Yeah.
But I'm a proper capitalist. The thing is, we don't live in a capitalist society. We live in a corporatist society.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the problem. True capitalism's never been tried.
Yeah. Give capitalism a chance, guys.
Give capitalism a chance. It's never been tried.
What I'm trying to say is give war a chance. Anyone understand that
You're
reference?
bailing out-
On you.
If you're bailing out banks, that's not capitalism.
No. If the banks
No,
can't
the
fucking
government should
survive.
Government shouldn't intercede in any business in any way at any time. End of fucking story.
I don't agree there.
I mean, other than
Especially the whole
basic shit
fucking
like
COVID lockdown
enforcing
thing.
fucking contract law, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every investment's at your own fucking risk. End of story.
Investments are, yeah.
Well, putting money in the bank is an investment.
True.
I wish I could. I wish I could fucking live without banks sometimes. Fucking assholes. We'll charge you a fee. We'll charge you a fee for just the basic shit, and then we'll charge you a fee handling fee, and then we'll charge you an extra fee, and then if you don't make enough money, we'll charge you a fee for being poor.
Pretty based.
Oh, you're
Keep the
Jesus.
poor more poor.
Make the poor poor again,
Or-
says Oil.
I like people that have got like I like when you've got a withdrawal limit on your own bank account. It's like, sorry, what? there's a limit of the amount of your own money you're allowed to take out of your bank account. You need a better bank.
One thing that is annoying with the banks in Norway is that you can only take out from your savings account as many a set amount of times. For example, the bank I have, I can take out money from my savings account without getting any sort of having to pay any sort of fee. I can do like 12 times.
What, a year or a month?
Absolutely.
In a year?
It's in a year, yeah.
What?
A total of 12 times a year. It is fucking retarded.
But that's like because it's a high interest savings account.
It's not really a high interest savings account. I don't even make fucking 1 krona in like half a year.
Oh yeah, why bother having a savings account at all then?
It's something I have from when I was a kid. It's kind of difficult getting
Put your
rid
money
of
in
it.
it. Just put your money somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm putting my money in a.
Give it to me. I'll look after it.
Fuck no. Only if you can give me more money back eventually.
Yeah, probably. If you all give me all your money, I'll guarantee you all get it back with more money. This is not a Ponzi scheme.
See, if I had money.
I promise.
You can believe him. Just hear on his completely trustworthy voice.
I am looking for an investment for my new app, so. See Monday's video comment.
I can't wait for Monday's video comments. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
That's gonna be brutal. I hope Carl's on the show on Monday.
Doesn't he tend to be on Mondays? He's like always there. He's always there on Mondays and Fridays, unless there's some kind of vacation thing going.
I hope he's on Monday's one because my video comment is absolutely fucking brutal.
I'm just looking forward to it. I'm just really looking forward to it.
It's gonna be so fun. I hope he's there as well to see fucking Harry's video comment.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be fun. Yeah.
I am so fucking tired of waiting for my coffee machine. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Still waiting for it to come back.
Yeah. On Monday now I'm going down to Elköp and just tell him give me either a replacement machine or just fucking give me the machine back.
I've got a pro tip.
What?
There's a company, if you Google, there's a company called Handpresso. HANDPRESSO.
Okay.
And it's basically like, imagine it's like a bicycle pump. Yeah? And it's got a little reservoir. So
Where is this going?
you pour water, boiling water into a little reservoir in it, and then
Yeah.
you get these the Italians before all these Nespresso things and stuff existed. The Italians used to use these like compressed coffee pucks in like a tea bag, like in a paper thing. I think it's called an ESP pod. So they existed before Nespresso, and it's just in a paper. And so you put the water in the reservoir. You slip in this paper thing, close it up, and you hand pump it up to like 16 bar, and get espresso out of it.
Fascinating.
They're really sort of intended for like picnics, but they're fucking excellent. I keep one in my office.
Well, we'll see what happens. Depends on how fucking tired I am of the whole shit.
No, but it's always good to have a backup plan.
Yeah, I've learned that the hard way. I've been fucking drinking the Nescafe powdered coffee now. It's not even a substitute, but at least it gives me caffeine in a barely registerable way. You see, guys, Trim is what is called a
Boomer?
avid consumer of caffeine. Fuck you. I mean, maybe. Don't you fucking dare. That's
Actually, should we tell chat the story of you trying to upload a fucking JPEG to PayPal?
It was not my fault.
No, it was not.
It was totally PayPal's fault. Okay, Jesus fuck.
Fucking boomer.
Shut up. You're more boomer than me.
This is very true, but I am also much older than you.
Yeah.
I know.
Fucking PayPal though.
Okay.
They like upload a
fine.
JPEG. What do the idiots do? They forget to set their regex competently. So Trim's there trying to upload this pissing JPEG. And he's trying PNG, yeah. And he's trying, and eventually gives up. Screen shares with me, and I'm like, oh, would you like to try that with PNG as lowercase instead of uppercase? Yeah, it turns out those dumb fucks at PayPal set their regex to only accept lowercase to PNG.
I was trying to make a frustrated sound, but it just became a guttural noise, I think.
Yeah.
I was not happy.
It was not pretty.
Fucking PayPal. Well, at least it worked, and now my PayPal is functioning smoothly until they find out I am slightly to the right of a Christian person, and then I'll be yeeted.
Yeah.
I reckon as soon as I send you money, you're gonna get yeeted.
Oh no, Oiled has paid it. Ban quickly.
Terrorism police through the windows of your gaff and everything. Having received money from me.
Well, that won't work here. Our counterterrorism police are horrible. You could literally brew a bomb in your own house and they wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's not like Norway's ever had any real terrorism.
I mean, Norway's the only fucking Norway's the only country in the world aside from like actually, it's the only fucking country in the world with a successful right-wing extremist terrorist.
Well, that's
like
also the New
He's
Zealand guy, but yeah, it's like the two of you.
No, he got like 76. I mean, he's like top of the.
No,
I mean,
107. 107.
Oh, it was 107 at the end, wasn't it?
If you include the bombs and
yeah.
the kids he ended up offing, then yes.
Yeah, 107. I mean, like Anders is like top of the scoreboard for all terrorists, isn't he? Like individually, like as an individual terrorist. It must be
as a as a non-bomber, he is.
Yeah. Well, actually, as a terrorist who didn't die after committing the act.
Yeah.
But no.
Also,
But what
but
I'm saying
he's
is
the most.
the guy wearing no. I'm talking about as an individual, right? So the guy wearing a bomb vest didn't make the fucking bomb generally.
No, but I think some of the terrorists who have blown up trucks have done it as an individual. I think, because I'm thinking of what is it? Detroit? Boston bombing?
Maybe?
Not the marathon. What am I
marathon.
thinking of? No, the other one. Fuck.
I'm just saying he must be like legitimately very high up the score.
Oh, he's definitely
Oh,
very high up the scoreboard.
He didn't kill 3 people in a boots. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but there's also one thing though. He's
Little three
gay,
line shit there.
but he's also the gayest looking fucking terrorist you'll ever find. He looked like such a goddamn Nancy boy.
Ah, that's the one. Oklahoma City. Well, that's what I was thinking of.
Huh.
Ah, no. There was a second person involved in that. There you go. Well, I was right.
All I'm saying is that Anders Breivik may well turn out to be Norway's Nelson Mandela.
Oh no. I mean, Nelson Mandela at least survived when he came out of prison. I'm pretty sure, comparative to every fucking person I've talked to, he's going to be met.
Nelson Mandela killed innocent people with a bomb. Everyone seems to forget about that. Nelson Mandela was a genuine terrorist.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, there won't be people waiting outside prison to kill the guy when he comes out.
Oh, hang on. Like, when Nelson Mandela went into prison, there would have been people waiting outside the prison to kill. So, he's got a long time to be in prison.
Yeah, but
people's opinions may have changed dramatically.
But have you ever met a Norwegian that doesn't carry a grudge like we carry a backpack?
I'm just saying that attitudes may have changed by the time he comes out.
Maybe, but we still carry slights like a motherfucker. The dwarves of Warhammer are based on us. We don't need a book.
I also think it'd be quite funny. He ends up Prime Minister of Norway.
Well, then I'll be in a completely different country.
You can only hope.
I can only hope, yeah. Poland, base Poland. Man, this mask sucks to draw, but it's done.
It is?
Well, the mask is.
You're working on mine.
Yes, it's the only commission I have right now.
Can't wait to see how that turns out.
Same here.
I'm gonna make a fortune out of that one because I'm gonna sell it to the Lotus Eaters to use for their merch store.
Sweet. I want 30%.
That's proper capitalism to make money off your work.
I want 30% of what you get.
What?
That's not how it works. Too late.
Too late, Trim. Too late.
Wait. Did you buy? I'll use it for exposure. Both wins. Let's see. No, it was a Muslim incursion. Billy Blogs. Wait, did I lose internet again?
No, you're here.
Oh, okay. Sometimes the VPN just cuts off my internet. It happened yesterday as well. Fucking pisses me off. Let's see. So how's your weekend been, aside from oil driving?
I mean, for my weekend, I've literally been doing this and sleeping.
Well, at least a well-spent days.
I've just been drinking a lot.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
As you should.
Not while I've been driving. In between.
That's
Wait,
probably good.
Scottish people don't drink while they drive?
It's just the YouTube gods. We don't approve of drink driving.
Oh yeah, right. I totally believe you. Not wink wink. Yes, I am serious about Europe having actual right-wing terrorism, student of history. And of course it's a fucking Norwegian terrorist. And just search a picture of guy and tell me, does that look like an actual terrorist murdering 107 people? No, he looks like a guy who's struggling to admit that he's he's gay.
No, he's a fucking. No, he's a Chad.
Yeah, but the thing is, his friends actually believed that he was antisocial because he was a closeted homosexual.
Well, I mean, that's possible.
Nice.
Certainly possible.
Nice. Approved.
I mean, it's not a Chad. It's not anything like a tough-looking guy. He most likely is. He's most likely is. I have no idea. But also, he just acts like a fucking child in jail. He's like, oh no,
yeah.
I'm being served cold coffee and I'm not given a PS4. You're breaching my human rights. You killed a bunch of kids. You'd be happy that you don't get raped on a daily basis. Fucking
He
retard.
didn't kill any kids. He only killed communists.
Nah, not all of them are communists.
Well, they're communist sympathizers. Same thing.
Yeah, Arbeiderpartiet is not really that commie.
If you've been around a communist, you are a communist.
Well, it is an infection, true. But I am just unable to condone anything he's done, so, that's a me problem.
No, I just like the meme of it.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. It's horrible, but it's funny.
Obviously, I don't condone the killing of children.
Of course not.
Unlike Democrats, who
I mean, they're really into it too.
They're really super into it.
It's kind of disturbing.
Almost as if they needed it for something.
Ooh. True. Best part is.
I mean,
true.
Just don't say the name of the shill.
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. Suicide master.
Oh yeah, they get around the abortions by having all the babies commit suicide.
Is that it?
Yeah. That's
Don't you see, honey? The baby took the umbilical cord and wrapped it around its neck. There was nothing we could do.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna stop there because it's just going to somewhere I don't want to take it.
Oh dear.
That's a blatant lie. You clearly want to take it there. You just are afraid to.
But it's not afraid. It's just that I'm taking into account that I'm currently on the stream on Bezek's channel.
Yes, the stream that hopefully one day turns into dollary dues.
Yes. Chill.
Would you rather turn into a useful currency?
Yeah, that'd be nice too.
Yeah. Euros, pounds, dollars.
Well,
America.
Euros, pounds, American dollars are even better because it all just converts into shitloads of Australian dollars.
Basically anything that doesn't have a cartoon kangaroo drawn on it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is what I assume Australian money looks like.
Well,
You're
at least
not
you
far
don't have
off.
a fucking. At least you don't have a fucking toshk on it.
What the fuck is a toshk?
I don't remember what the name of the fish is in English. Pretty much national fish of Norway.
Right.
Let's see, what's the name?
National fish.
Oh, cod. Just cod. Cod. You don't have a cod on your fucking money. Let's see, is it 100 or 200? One of them is also a Viking ship.
I mean, what's
Yes,
the point in even?
it's the
Genuinely, what's
it's
the
the 200 one. 200 one
What's the-
has a cod.
what's the point of even having a 100 knock note? I mean, like, what can you buy with it?
We
Nothing.
have 50 knock actually,
Oh yeah, they're the little green ones, aren't they?
and it's a picture of a lighthouse on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Then there's a
Like-
Viking ship on the 100.
You could do with some much larger denominations, really, as well.
Yeah, but we're weird like that.
What do they go up to? It just goes up to 2. Is it just 200, or that goes a bit up? You get
Oh, it
1,000?
goes. We go up to like 1,000.
Yeah.
It's like let's see, 50,
I just remember
100.
having to carry huge amounts of money with me to be able to buy anything.
It's 50, 100, 200, 500, and 1,000.
Yeah.
The rest is just coins.
The coins are completely pointless.
Well, they're funny to throw around.
About
Yeah,
all they're good for,
but
too.
They have absolutely no value at all.
You don't
You need-
fucking say.
Like if you wanted to get a beer, you'd have to carry like a small sack of coins.
Actually, you can get a bear if you have like 420s.
Blazer.
Of course.
I mean, I had
That one
to.
went right up. What? How did I not think of that one? Fuck.
I mean, it's kind of mandatory on the internet now.
Yeah. I blame being tired. Not taking responsibility of anything. Like,
Like a good communist.
okay, fuck it. All responsibility taken.
Oh dear. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Ah shit, that's the wrong one. God damn it. Sorry, I'm just trying to make something work and it says to me,
Yeah.
no, fuck you.
has a new mention in the library. Ah, yes, yes.
What?
Apparently, there's some fantastic PubMed articles in the library about things that we definitely going to get our ass kicked for if we talk about them on YouTube.
Really? Where? What do you say?
In the library.
Alright, just give me 2 seconds. COVID.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to have a look at that later. I can't do it while I'm driving.
Yes. Would be awkward.
Oh right,
Oh,
so
yeah. Not the most dramatic thing ever, but still. Hmm. Boom day.
Let's see. So, speaking of reading things, from apparently England, white supremacists sentenced to read Pride and Prejudice and other literary classics.
absolute class.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
but my question is, they're trying to convince him that white people aren't superior. How is reading
Yeah.
literary classics going to disabuse him of that notion?
yeah, I don't know. I also like the idea that we should sentence communists to play Monopoly.
Yes.
Oh, a young Nazi sympathizer who downloaded bomb-making instructions has been sentenced to read classic novels, including Pride and Prejudice, instead. What?
Yeah, in which there's no violence or anything.
Yes.
Nothing at all.
In which there's no white supremacy.
Nothing to see here.
Oh, yeah. He can read books and plays by Jane Austen, William Shakespeare, Thomas Hardy, and Charles Dickens. There's no white supremacy at all in Shakespeare and Dickens.
No. Are you crazy?
So, what was he actually convicted for? Found guilty by a jury of possessing information likely to be useful for preparing an act of terror. Okay, so unlike New Zealand, where planning a terror attack isn't a crime, just having information that's likely to be useful for preparing an act of terror is a crime in the UK.
Oh boy. England.
I'm not sure if that's better or worse than what New Zealand's doing.
It's kind of depressing, honestly.
But I still want to know how reading classical literature is supposed to make him less of a white supremacist.
Maybe gonna be like based and just stop his evil ways, I guess.
Fractal says, make him watch British reality TV. He won't believe in white supremacy after.
No.
I don't know. Isn't watching reality TV more likely to make someone commit an act of terror against the BBC?
We want to decrease his radicalness, not fucking increase it. Jeez.
Yeah. He was also given a 5-year serious crime prevention order requiring him to stay in touch with the police and let them monitor his online activity. Fucking Jesus.
No more pedophile for you. Good.
Oh, if he was a paedophile, they wouldn't have even charged him.
Oh yeah, they take care of their own.
Fucking pedophiles.
Well, at least there's no discussion about what we think about that kind of creature.
Yeah.
Let's see, how does this look? Yeah, that works. How's it going, Oil?
Yeah, no,
Wonderful.
Wunderbar.
Oh, by the way, at work today, I said a lot of bad jokes, and apparently my colleagues almost passed out from a laughing fit.
Nice.
That was fun. I mean, one of my personal favorites is what did Hitler say when he saw the Red Army crash into Berlin? I did not see that coming.
Oh dear.
I mean, you have the people say that some comedy is low-hanging fruit. I'm the actual person who will expend effort to get the lowest hanging fruit.
Glorious.
Yeah.
Seems based.
Yeah. I have standards.
Do you?
They might not be good standards, but at least I have them.
Small standards.
Means as small as Carl. I mean, he's pretty short.
Yeah. Stream of History says, extremist, eh? I know how to deal with you. Like, you'll be reading some proper British literature until you have been converted to a proper Englishman, and do be warned, I will be keeping an eye on you. Yeah, Billy Blogs then says if he was Muslim, he probably wouldn't have went to court. True. And Stream of History says if he was a pedo, he could claim a certain religion and be left to continue being where his victims are. Also true.
He would be also given a free home and a dental package, I think.
Probably.
I mean, they'd drive him to his next victim, for fuck's sake.
I wish that wasn't likely true.
I fucking hate England, man. The parts of it I like. History of England I kind of like, but
yeah,
the police,
modern
England,
England,
ineptitude.
England after the 1950s.
Yeah, I mean, the police's downright ineptitude. It just hurts to look at.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Let's stop the pedophiles by fucking supporting pedophiles. Great idea.
Yeah, why not?
Let's paint our cars with rainbow.
Yeah. Just paint everything rainbow. Yeah, because that's friggin' helpful to anyone.
Yes, of course. It's gonna solve every problem. Don't you know?
Yes.
Fucking hate that word.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, at least on the positive side, now that Biden is gonna get yeeted out of the House, hopefully, uh, we'll probably never see those disgusting, cringy TikTokers ever again.
Oh, fingers
In
crossed.
Please. I almost off myself seeing that fucking video. I almost died watching Lotus Eaters. Is that a chicken coop?
Student
Is
History
that?
says he hates England on 2 levels of principle. Principle 1, he's American. Principle 2, he's majority Celt. That being said, we still call England. Fair enough.
I mean, trust an American to like have his worst enemy and still be cool with him.
Yeah.
I hate you and everything you stand for. By the way, want to go for a beer? I mean, that's if you're a Republican Christian. Christian or Republican, I mean.
Yes.
If you're a Democrat, it would pretty much just be a lot of noises, drooling, spitting, and potential possession of child porn.
What do you mean potential possession?
It's because of Susan Wojcicki. I mean, you got to give him the benefit of the doubt, or she
Oh,
will exact
yes, of
vengeance.
course.
She doesn't like it when you call her out.
No. And she's working with and all the worst people.
Yeah. Until she figures out she can try and get some dirt on him, and then suddenly it's gonna be this tragedy where Wojcicki disappeared. I'm not. I just need to stop this fucking hell.
Yeah. It's utterly ridiculous.
Oh, pain.
Yep.
Zoomer. Fucking Zoomer.
God,
I mean-
Zoomers are an embarrassment.
I'd rather be a boomer than a Zoomer, though. Technically, I am in. When does the Zoomer age begin?
Fuck knows.
Yeah.
When did the age of the Zoomer start? Was it like 19 something, or was it in 2000?
It was 19 something something.
Please not be 1991.
No, it was like late 90s.
Oh,
Don't worry,
thank
we're still millennials.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, 96.
Uh.
Wow. I know a few people are fucked in that case.
Oh dear.
What's going to be the next thing? Generational genocide? Wait, is there a
Hopefully.
book just like that? Huh. And here I thought I would be the worst one. That's what I like about you, Oil. No matter how bad I get, you always just one up me. As you'd expect from a man who shall initiate the new world order and give the fucking veteran rebellion, blah 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 blah.
Based.
I mean, it's an old meme, but it's a good meme, and I agree with it.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting, Oil, next time you go to Aberdeen, it's to make history happen.
Yeah.
Let's see. This helmet is a pain in the ass, but it's still a nice helmet.
Oh shit. Well, cocked up quite badly here.
What?
Uh-oh. Did you take a wrong exit or something?
No.
Uh-oh.
Suddenly, he sees a lot of people dressed in different clothing, and a lot of women dressed in drapes.
He's accidentally taken a wrong turn and ended up in France. I, as an Australian, the fact that you fuckers can take a wrong turn and end up in a different country blows my mind. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit happens.
Yeah.
think once one of my friends actually accidentally crossed the Swedish border when they didn't when they didn't notice it. He
Mm.
just drove. Hmm. And crossing the Swedish border means one thing: time to smuggle alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, what else is Sweden good for? Absolutely nothing.
I find their women to be quite slaggy.
Well, some uses, yes. The cardinal needs must be fulfilled. Though the Norwegian women has a tendency of giving the Swedes a run for their money. Let's just say that.
Oof.
Yep.
I didn't find it particularly difficult when I lived in Norway to
Yeah.
entertain myself.
I mean, just take your right hand.
It's always better though when someone else is there to do it for you, though.
Yeah. Don't have to put much effort. What?
I mean, to be honest, all you have to do in Norway is just not be Norwegian.
Yes. Yes. You think he's joking? No, he isn't.
Oh dear.
Oil is right on the fucking money. If you're out from outside of Norway, there's like you already have a 50% chance of getting laid.
Dear.
Sorry for not talking much. I'm just really focused on something here.
That's fair.
Yeah. Detailing is really fun.
Yeah,
But
and I've just done.
And since I have such little brain capacity, it just takes up all I have.
Ooh.
At least I am honest. I know my limits.
Oh dear, Trim. Yeah, you poor bastard.
Well, not as poor as you, fortunately.
Ah, you lucky prey.
Yeah, at least I'm
Fucking,
not.
that's a bit harsh.
Yeah,
Hey, at least I don't live in Australia. I live in the world's best country.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Fucking hell.
How many guns do you have within 20 meters of you?
Let's see. Let's see. Everyone here is a hunter, and every hunter have around 3 guns each. 15 houses around me. Yeah, there's a few.
Lucky
Just because I don't
bastard.
have a gun doesn't mean there's a lack of guns in Norway.
Yeah.
And also, I technically have an air gun, Luftgevär. Basically, you know, the guns that fire air pressure.
Yeah, like
Only
Student of
it's
History says, leave Bezek in his desert prison colony alive.
I genuinely feel sorry for you, though, dude.
You should.
I don't.
Oh, fuck you too.
Well, that's because oil really doesn't understand the ideal of compassion.
Oh, I understand it. I just don't care about it.
Well, fair enough.
Fair enough, yeah.
Fuck is going on here?
I don't know. Women driving?
Ooh. Oh dear.
How can all of these hotels be sold? I may have.
Good work.
Well,
Hmm. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. So what are your plans for tomorrow, though? Just to make noise so people don't get bored?
Who's doing what
what are you doing
tomorrow?
with me?
Generally, anyone.
I need to go and get my fucking house in order.
Oh. Bezek?
I I might just be screaming in agony from what Raymond's just posted. Now that's fucked up.
Yeah.
God
My curiosity
damn
will
it!
kill me one day. That is horrible. That is fucked up.
That is just wrong.
It's even worse than the Leshnihan thing. How do you fucking pronounce that word? Leshnihan?
I have no idea.
Phew.
Bless you.
Sorry. Oh, Jesus.
Bless you again. Nice, nice.